day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today you have the Rhino, and we're drinking a beer that I picked up at the LCBO. This is a beer that I actually had watched Lee review a few months back. This was sent to him from one of our Alberta buddies. I believe it was Jordan that sent it to him. I don't know if it was as big a bottle, though. I think it might have been a smaller bottle or a can. But this is Red Racer's Gingerhead Gingerbread Stout. Red Racer is, of course, Central City Brewers. What do we have on here? Well, it's an Irish-style stout, apparently. Nice, nice. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. 6% alcohol by volume. There is no ingredients list on here, so I don't know what's natural and what isn't in here. Okay. So this came in, of course, for the holiday season. The LCBO gets a lot of interesting beers right around Christmas time, and you're going to spend a lot of money if you want to try everything right around Christmas time. Luckily, a lot of the things they bring in are the same year round. Well, year after year, I should say. This is one of those years I didn't have to pick up the St. Bernardus pack. I kind of want to, because I like a lot of the beers in the St. Bernardus pack, and I can send others away to people. But I didn't have to buy it because I've had it already. I didn't have to buy the Sam Smith's pack because I've had it already. I didn't have to buy the Lef Royale because Lef Royale came in the AB InBev Belgian pack last year. Anyway, there we go. Black's Black and B. The head was fuller while I was talking, but it has some big bubbles. It's very nice colored, that mocha color, fading pretty quickly. Big snap, crackle, pop on there. Scent. Oh. That's... Okay, here's... Yeah, my dryer's done now. Here's the funny thing. I should have had the basement... I should have that door closed so you couldn't hear it as bad. But I didn't. Here's the funny thing about this beer. This beer smells more like a pumpkin beer than a lot of the pumpkin beers I've had this year. Vanilla, ginger, allspice, some nutmeg. And you get that beautiful, beautiful sweet dough scent too, like, just like a chocolate chip cookie or something. I know it's a gingerbread cookie, but I can't say it smells like gingerbread because it doesn't smell like gingerbread per se. There is ginger in it, there is vanilla in it, there's all that stuff in it. But it smells more like all that stuff on top of a fluffy pastry crust, like a fluffy sweet crust. Like I said, this smells more like a pumpkin beer than any pumpkin beers I've had this year. Well, it smells like one of my favorite pumpkin beers. It smells more like Pumpkin than any other pumpkin beer I've really had. It has that pumpkin pie like smell, but with a little more ginger. Let's try it. Cheers. Okay, I really like this. I really do like this. What to say about it, how to explain it. It does kind of remind me of Pumpkin Light. Pumpkin Light, but with more hoppiness on the background. Yeah, lots of vanilla, lots of that like pie crust taste with vanilla and ginger and allspice and nutmeg. It's all in there. It's a beautiful, beautiful flavor combination. So I mean, it tastes kind of like a gingerbread cookie, but more crusty and doughy than sweet, crunchy cookie like. Then the back end hits. And the back end is the only part of this that I don't particularly appreciate. And it is, well, it is what it is. It's there. Kind of reminds me of like a Magnum hop, just kind of bitter and earthy at the same time, and that mixes into the beautiful pie-like taste on the forefront of this gingerbread stout. Really, I'm just gonna see if it says even what's in here. Roasted barley, chocolate, and crystal malts with a warm, lingering finish of ginger and cinnamon. See, I'm not getting any cinnamon on this at all. Even after reading that, I don't get any cinnamon. Could they be using real ginger root, which is mixing in with cinnamon to make that like Magnum hop-like finish? Possibly. But I still don't taste any cinnamon. I don't get the sweetness of the cinnamon. I don't get the spiciness of the cinnamon. I don't get the drying of the cinnamon. I'm not getting any cinnamon. And usually if cinnamon's in a beer, it kind of just pops out. And it's like, hey, I'm here. And it's not doing it in this. Is that a problem for me? No, not at all. Cat's itching himself, if you're wondering. It's a beer. And that's the best I can say about it. It's a great beer. I love the taste of it. The only thing taking away from it is the back end, and it is a little thin. I'd say it's, at best, a medium-bodied beer. But I love the smell. I love the look. I'm very happy with the taste. Not really anything bad that I can say about this beer, except for, as I said, the finish. And I can get past that. And it's only 6% alcohol, so it being in a big 650 isn't that bad. I mean, you could drink one or two of these and still be okay. Not to drive or anything, but you'd be okay to continue being at the party having fun. Central City Gingerhead Gingerbread Stout. I'm probably going to give this an... Oh, what do I want? See, it reminds me so much of... it reminds me so much of Pumpkin Light, except for it's so much hoppier on the back end. And that hoppiness is actually starting to fade into an almost overpowering bitterness on the back. Slightly caffeine pill-like. So the only thing I really don't like is that back end. And what would that take it down to? What did I think I gave Pumpkin 9.5. So this is already going to be at 9.25. What would I... just because I think it's that light. I mean, it just reminds me so much of it that it has to be in the 9s for that. But then what would I take away for that bitterness? Let's find out. Cheers. You know what? Builds up if you're sipping it. Doesn't build up if you're chugging it. Not that chugging should really be a reason for your marks, but I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. I really enjoy this. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you, LCBO, for bringing it in. Bye-bye.